8th standard English. Now we are going to learn about countable and uncountable nouns. Countable nouns. First, let us learn countable nouns. For example, I eat a banana every day. So we can count banana. I eat a banana every day. I like bananas. So plural. If we have the singular, we can count. Plural also we can count it. So that countable nouns. What is the noun here? Banana. I eat a banana. I like bananas. Banana is a countable noun. We can put an S on a countable noun. Bananas. So banana is a singular, bananas is the plural. So singular and plural, so both are correct. Okay, we can count it. So that's countable noun. A countable noun can be singular banana or plural bananas. Okay, countable nouns can be singular or plural. Countable nouns are things we can count. We can say one banana, two bananas, etc. So we can easily count it. So it's called as countable nouns. For examples of countable nouns, singular apple, plural apples, pineapple, pineapples, cucumber, cucumbers, strawberry, strawberries, grape, grapes. Okay, so singular also we can count and plural also we can count it, called as countable nouns. We add es to most noun in O. The end of the word, a letter O. Most nouns in O. So it add es. For example, tomato. The end of the letter O. So here join the plural tomatoes. So tomato, tomatoes we can count. Potato, we can count. Potatoes, plural we can count. But we just add s to radio, radios. radio, radio, radios. Okay. Photo, photos. O, end of the letter O. Here yes want to add. Photo, photos. Uncountable nouns. Next, uncountable nouns. For example, I eat rice every day. I eat rice. So we can't count it. So rice, for example. I like rice. We can't count it. For example, one more example. Water. Shall we count it? No, we can't count it. Rice, we can't count. So I like rice. So whether it is countable or uncountable? Uncountable. Rice is an uncountable noun. Uncountable nouns. An uncountable noun has only one form, rice. Uncountable nouns are things we can't count. We can't put an S and an uncountable noun. We can't put an S, plural forms. We can't count it. So whether it is whatever it is uncountable nouns, we can't count it. An uncountable noun. We can't say one rice, two rices, etc. We can't say one rice, two rice. Simply we can say that rice. That's all. So rice, whether it is countable or uncountable, uncountable. Example of uncountable nouns: salad dressing, lettuce, ham, water, milk. These are uncountable nouns. There is, there isn't, there are, there aren't, some or any. There is or there are some. Study the following table. There is some meat, cheese in the fridge. There is some meat, cheese in the fridge. So we can't count it, some. There are some meat, cheese in the fridge. There are some rulers, pencils on the desk. There is some rulers, pencils on the desk. We use there is some when the noun is uncountable. Meat, cheese. We use there is some. There is some when the noun is uncountable. Meat, cheese, we can't count it. So it is uncountable. We use there are some when the countable noun is plural. Rulers, pencil. Ruler, count. Rulers, plural. Pencil, pencils. Uncount. That's countable. We use there are some when the countable noun is plural. Rulers, pencils. These are countable noun here. There isn't, there aren't any. Study the following table here. There isn't any milk coffee in the shop. There isn't any milk coffee in the shop. There aren't any milk coffee in the shop. Okay. And there isn't any dishes watches under the bed. There aren't any dishes watches under the bed. There aren't any dishes watches under the bed. We can use that. There isn't and there aren't any. Okay, how it is used, so we can use that. There isn't, there aren't any. For example, we use there isn't any when the noun is uncountable. Noun is uncountable. Milk, coffee, we can't count it. We use there aren't any when the uncountable noun is plural. Dishes, watches. We use there aren't any when the countable noun is plural. Dishes, watches. Next quiz. Put the correct form of the given words into the space. John is eating some potato or potatoes, plural, potatoes. Is there any water in the jar? Is there any water? Okay, is there any water? That's all, water in the jar. Mother says, go, please give me some jams. Some jams. There are some dash fish in the river. There are some fishes in the river. There aren't any tomatoes on the table. There aren't any tomatoes, plural, on the table. Put the correct answers into the space with some or any. How do you use this? Some or any. There is not dash sugar in the coffee. There is not any sugar in the coffee. There are some stars in the sky. There are some stars in the sky. Some. There aren't dash rows on the table. There aren't any rows on the table. Any we can use. Father says, please give me some oil. Some we can use. Is there dash orange juice? Is there any orange juice? There is dash paper on the desk. There is any paper on the desk? We can ask this like. Okay, so countable and uncountable, how do you use the correctly? Okay, we have to make it correctly. Okay, we have learned countable and uncountable. Thank you.